Warning. The following video is not for children under the age of 13. The following video also contains loud and valid EAS tones that should not be played over the air. Doing so will result in a fine from the FCC or jail time. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Youngstown Police Department. An unknown individual is seen walking along the streets of Youngstown, killing people in its path. The suspect's identity is a female, but the rest is unknown at this time because it moves really fast. Police are deployed to deal with this situation. All residents in Youngstown must return to your homes immediately. If you see this suspect, run away as fast as possible and dial 911. Stay tuned for further updates.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Youngstown Police Department. This is an Amber Alert for all of northeastern Ohio until further notice. At 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a child has been abducted from its home. The first child is Abigail Allison, a white female, 15 years old, weighs 120 pounds, red hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing an Asgard t-shirt, black anime pants, and blue Nike shoes. The rest of the children are unknown at this time. The suspect is now identified as Akame. Akame is an unknown aged female, has black hair, black eyes, and unknown red symbols on her arms, legs, neck and eyes. She was last seen wearing a black Japanese school outfit, a red tie, black socks and unknown shoes. Akame is believed to be driving a 2024 Nissan Z with Ohio license plate RDL1357. The suspect is armed with a sword. If you see the child, the suspect, or the vehicle, dial 911. Stay tuned for further information.
Civil danger warning for all of Ohio until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio State Police Department. Akame is attacking major cities in Ohio. These cities include Cleveland, Akron, Cincinnati, Toledo, and Lima. Also, the children, including Abigail Allison, were found dead inside of a 2015 Toyota Avanza with Baja California license plate ARD846. A Japanese note was left on the driver's side window with bloody text. The note said plainly in Japanese, "All residents in these sites must seek shelter. Close and lock all windows and doors, turn off all AC units, grab food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. If Akame breaks into your home, defend yourself with a weapon." Stay tuned for further updates.
Good evening, and welcome to WBNS 10 TV News. This just in, Akame was seen attacking residents in most cities in Ohio, including Columbus. A Japanese cassette tape was found on the driver's seat of a 2015 Toyota Avanza with Baja California license plate ARE846A. Here is the tape recording that Akame sent us as a message. Warning, the following you are about to hear will be disturbing for some viewers.
この混沌とした悪夢は好きですか？それが気に入らない場合は、ソニックエグゼ、テイルズエグゼ、マリオエグゼ、スポンジボブエグゼ、サリーエグゼ、そして私のクローンを送ります。彼らは私が世界を攻撃し、アカメの王国と呼ばれる新しい王国を形成するのを手伝ってくれるでしょう。準備をしなさい、愚か者。死に備えよ、地球よ。
That was disturbing for some, but it said this in English. Ha 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 ha. Do you like this chaotic nightmare? Well, if you don't like it, I will send out Sonic EXE, Tails EXE, Mario EXE, SpongeBob EXE, Sally EXE and my clones. They will help me attack the world and form it of a new kingdom called Akame's Kingdom. Get ready, fools. Prepare for death. Planet Earth looks like she is planning to take over the world as we know it. Hold up, I got an emergency alert coming from the end deck. Please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an evacuation order for all of Ohio. Please stand by as we transmit this message.
Immediate evacuation order for all of Ohio until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio State Government and the United States Government. Akame, her clones, and her EXE friends, Sonic EXE, Tails EXE, Mario EXE, SpongeBob EXE, and Sally EXE have summoned a nuclear bomb that will destroy Ohio in the next 4 hours. All residents of Ohio must evacuate. Take food, water, medical supplies, insurance, cell phones, phone chargers, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio for your journey. Try to take one car per family if possible. Do not pick up anyone from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes. These facilities have their own evacuation plans. Do not panic as it will make it worse. Tie a white-colored towel to your door or mailbox to signal authorities that you obeyed the evacuation order. If you don't evacuate, you will face certain death. The military are trying their best to take down Akame, her clones and her EXE friends. If Akame, her EXE friends and her clones continue to spread in other states, an emergency action notification will be issued. Stay tuned for further updates on This is a national emergency message issued by the White House. All the EAS participants will follow activation orders by the EAS handbook for a national level of emergency, depending on threat. The President of the United States of his representative will speak on the air shortly. Please stand by. We interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasting cable systems should transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public and assigned areas. This is KLA's TV. We will continue to serve the Las Vegas area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations serving your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Las Vegas area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use only. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. At this time, do not turn off your televisions. This is about a national crisis. At 6:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, there were reports of Akame, her EXE friends, and her clones have spread it into several states. These states include Pennsylvania, Michigan, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Maryland, New York, New Jersey, Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, California, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Arkansas. There were also reports of people killed by Akame, her clones, or her EXE friends coming back to life as anim zombies that say all hail Akame in Japanese. Not only that, Akame launched 100 nuclear bombs at every major city in every state. It is expected that the nuclear bombs will impact in the next 40 minutes and Akame, her EXE friends, and her clones will take over the world in the next 15 days. All residents of the United States must head inside into a fallout shelter. Fallout is a product of nuclear products. Prolonged exposure to fallout will cause radiation sickness or death. Bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio for your stay in the shelter. The Young Country bombers have been deployed to deal with this situation. Stay tuned for further updates.
This is a national emergency message issued by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation orders by the EAS Handbook for a national level of emergency, depending on threat. The President of the United States and his representative will speak on the air shortly. Please stand by. We interrupt your programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the European Space Agency, and the National Weather Service. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. At this time, do not turn off your television, as this will contain information about a global crisis. We regret to inform you that not only the United States of America has fallen to Akame, her close and her EAC friends, our world is also coming to a deadly, bloody, and horrifying end. At 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the EAC friends were successfully killed by the young country bombers, but they came back as zombies. Not only that, Akame, her EAC and her clones overrun the United States military, and have spread it all around the world. In addition, Akame has summoned more clones to build a Castle in Ottawa, Canada, to send in 15 asteroids, who impact the Earth in ultra-fast speed. There were also reports of multiple bodies of water turning into a bloody shade of red, cars and trucks turning into clones of Akame, red snow falling from the sky, helicopters being destroyed, blackouts as the Transformers transform into paintings of Akame, and the sky changing into a crimson shade of red. The military and the young country bombers tried to stop Akame, her EAC friends, and her clones may have failed, as well as they were all killed by her clones. Once her castle is complete, she will send 15 asteroids, who impact at the same time. Once they impact the Earth, mega tsunamis over 129 feet and megaquakes over 10.0 will occur. All world leaders, including the President of the United States, has been killed by Akame. There is nothing that humanity can do to stop this crisis. Humanity is on the verge of extinction. All residents of the United States gather with family and friends and pray for our final moments together. I have selected a quote from the Bible to be read on the air. John 5:28-29. Do not be amazed at this, for a time is coming when all who are in their graves will hear this voice, and come out those who have done will rise to live, and those who have done what is evil will rise to be condemned. This station will sign off for the final time with our national anthem. Please stand by as we conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system. May God